Now that we are finally at the launch of Kingdom Hearts 3, I've decided to take a look back at what makes Kingdom Hearts such an amazing series. When I think of the best of Kingdom Hearts, I think of Kingdom Hearts 2's combat, 358/2's story, and so forth. But when I really ask myself what my favorite Kingdom Hearts game is, my mind keeps going back to the original Kingdom Hearts.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
In July of 2018, I bought tickets for my girlfriend and I to see Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, which was nothing short of amazing. I agreed to get us tickets under one condition, which was that she had to play the first game in the series, start to finish. As I watched her play the game, I remember feeling that same magical spark that I felt back in 2002 creeping over me again, and I couldn't stop myself from wanting to relive that experience. Kingdom Hearts, with its amazing amount of character, brought Disney Worlds to life with industry-leading animation and voice acting. For its time, this was a breakthrough in video games, setting the bar for 3D action RPGs. As can be expected from a game this old, its controls can feel pretty clunky. The first entry has the most platforming out of the entire series, and let's just say, platforming isn't its strong suit. For today's standards, the camera isn't all that good. It can and will get in the way a lot. The camera was however improved in the final mix version of the game, which is now playable in Kingdom Hearts 1.5. In this version, instead of controlling the camera with L2 and R2, you can now control it with the right analog stick. Aside from navigation, combat controls are very natural and fluid while providing a layer of precision and strategy. Button mashers will find that they can get through this game pretty easily, but not that easily. There is one thing about Kingdom Hearts combat which I absolutely love and wish that they kept in future titles, which is how they handled MP usage. In most games after Kingdom Hearts 1, there is one long MP meter which depletes depending on which spell you use and how much you use it. Once it's completely depleted, you have to wait for it to fill back up, like a cooldown. The worst part of it all is that Cure Magic uses all MP whether you have all or one left. In the first Kingdom Hearts, there is an MP bar that is split up into portions. Certain spells take away a certain amount of MP. For example, Cure Magic will cost 1 MP, while Arrow Magic will take 2 MP. Upon losing all of it, all you have to do to get it back is to either strike enemies or collect bubbles. I personally love the idea of attacking enemies to regain MP. Something about being in control of your MP growth is very satisfying. The use of these MP portions adds an element of strategy which is missing in later titles, by giving you full control over what spells you use, since you can visibly see how much each spell will deplete. If I see one large MP bar, I know that I could just use Attack Magic until my MP gets low and then save the rest for Cure Magic. But in the first game, I can visibly see what magic I have left and what I can use it for. In my opinion, this was the best way the series has ever handled MP usage. If there's one thing that Kingdom Hearts games do best, it's bringing worlds to life. If you tried creating an original piece of music which would go perfectly with your favorite Disney movie, that wouldn't be an easy task, but Yoko Shimomura pulled it off flawlessly with every location in the game. My favorite tracks in the game have to be Dearly Beloved, the title theme, and the theme from Hollow Bastion.
No vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get here?
I simply believed. Nothing more to it.
Kingdom Hearts is a very good looking game, especially for its time. The same can't be said for every game that came on the PlayStation 2, even ones that came long after Kingdom Hearts. The old PS2 version of the game still looks great on a CRT. The recent PS4 remaster looks even better, and it shows how gracefully this game has aged visually. Kingdom Hearts does a good job by accurately depicting each of the many Disney worlds which you explore throughout the game. The production value and effort put into making this game look and feel like a fully animated Disney movie really shows here. And I've gotta say, for a game in this era, it's surprising to find a game with such a solid amount of replayability. Grinding in Kingdom Hearts can be surprisingly addicting in short bursts, so reaching all the way up to level 99 can feel more rewarding than frustrating. But even months after completing the main story, I found myself going back to the Colosseum, trying all the different minigames, and fighting the super bosses. There are plenty of post-game super bosses to challenge, which have to be some of the most difficult boss fights I have ever played. If you want a bigger challenge though, there's always the task of synthesizing the Ultima weapon. You can do this as you play through the story, but if you don't, there are hours and hours of content to enjoy after completing the main story. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Kingdom Hearts 1 is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. But why? Its graphics and soundtrack is amazing, but Kingdom Hearts 2 tops that. Its combat is amazing, but it isn't the best in the series. Kingdom Hearts 2 tops it. The story is enjoyable, but in my opinion, 358 over 2 days tops it. So why? Why is it my favorite one? I've tried to explain it in my head, and I keep coming back to one word: charm. Kingdom Hearts 1 has the most charm out of any game in the series. While the graphics and soundtrack isn't the best in the series, it is certainly amazing, and while the combat isn't the best either, there are things about it which I prefer. The story is lighthearted, but at the same time it tells an epic adventure which gives you plenty of emotions without being as confusing and convoluted as its sequels. I'm looking at you, Kingdom Hearts 2. I do admit that I am looking at this through rose-colored glasses. Nostalgia is heavily impacting my opinion here, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm judging a game based on my memories, my experiences, and my opinion. While objectively it might not be the best game in the series, it is, to me, the most charming, and because of that, it's the one I enjoy the most. Please keep in mind that at the time of making this video, I have not played Kingdom Hearts 3, so my opinions have not yet been affected by it. Trust me though, as soon as I get that deluxe edition in my doorstep tomorrow, I will be putting everything else on hold for the next few days. Please like this video though if you liked it, and please consider subscribing. I'd like to know what everyone else thinks about my opinion, and I'd like to see some other opinions in the comment section as well. That's all, thanks for watching.